I don't think like they're gonna be just typical game situations where like, oh yeah, it's profitable for me to loot and not my opponent.
Right.
I don't
You
think
know
that
what?
comes
Yeah.
up that often.
You know what deck this is really good in? Nekusar EDH, but we're not playing EDH.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like with Madness, I mean, this is a
Right.
Madness enabler for
it
a
is.
land slot that gives you Madness enabling.
Right.
I mean, it's a bit expensive. It costs
3
3
mana.
mana
Yeah,
Yeah. As a
plus the
pick,
Madness.
though,
You're not gonna break anything with it.
but it
I
also
think
draws
we-
you a
yeah.
card on that, so that's pretty nice.
I think we can give it a build around. Good in Madness, but not great otherwise.
And the reason it's good Madness is because it's basically a free slot for
It
Madness.
is a
Exactly.
free enabler. Yeah. That effectively costs 3 mana, but late game, why not?
Mhm.
So, and I guess you could mill your opponent out with it if you have an Epitaph Golem. It's not too bad. Anyways. The later it gets, the more ridiculous things I try to imagine happening. Anyways, Handweir Battlements. It's a land. Another land that taps for colorless. And you could pay red to give a target creature haste until end of turn. Which, to be fair, is not going to happen all that often.
It's a really cool ability that we didn't have.
It is a cool ability. Yeah, I don't think
In
that's
Modern, we
existed in...
have that.
You know what? That might go in Bloomless Amulet.
Yeah.
Probably
I mean,
not, but
the deck
maybe.
that Overmaster really likes.
Yeah, the Bloom type, the one that I've helped build too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrible, but super fun. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. You probably don't want to play this in most decks, but I mean,
I think I would in a. I
in,
mean,
in
red
if you're in a green deck,
aggressive,
yeah,
like,
green red would play this probably.
because like late game, it turns your creatures you draw into immediate attackers.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
for a land slot, like I think that's worth it. Like
Yeah.
I'd play this in basically any red deck.
Yeah, as long as
That-
your
that's
mana costs aren't too
creature-based,
punishing. Like if you have
Yeah,
multiple
Cameo.
double red and double yeah, if you have multiple
Running
double red or
Cameo in
double
your red
black
deck.
spells, yeah,
fair enough.
yeah, exactly. And then obviously if you get the what you call it,
Hanway Garrison.
Hammer Garrison, this goes up a couple levels, but that's not going to happen very often. So yeah, it's fine. I think we can give it like a C-ish. Like it's a land slot, but it's not like a super powerful effect, and you're losing a little bit of consistency to play it.
Yeah, I gave it a C.
Yeah, I think C is
I don't know. I like replacing like a land slot, except it does just add colorless, and the ability is not useful in
Yeah.
development.
It's
like,
a mild effect and a mild drawback,
and
but
it's
a free
not
slot.
good when you're behind. I mean, it's still kind of narrow when you're going to want to haste in a creature for 2 extra mana.
Right. Yeah. Not going to happen too often. All right, next. Nephalia Academy. If a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard a card, you may reveal that card and put it on top of your library instead of putting it anywhere else. This is
F.
terrible and limited.
F. It's
Yeah.
horrendous.
Just F. Don't play this. I'm like, wait a second. Is there any case you'd want to do this?
Even if you're
No?
facing discard, it's like
No, even if
You're-
you are, it's like it's not even
it's
card
like, I wouldn't even run it against
Yeah.
a discard deck. Like
this is a constructed plant.
I guess
And
Not
yes.
even that great and constructed, probably.
there might be use for it.
Combo decks might
Maybe
want
a
it.
sideboard against Modern Jund or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not.
It still just puts a card on top of your library,
yeah.
which I guess is good against Thoughtseize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's certain cards that want like miracle cards want to be on top. So maybe Miracles wants this. I could
But
see
yeah,
that.
that's entirely possible.
Yeah, I could actually see that. Miracles wants this as a sideboard card. So maybe, but
Mhm.
probably not a main deck card for them. Anyways, oh my god, that was a lot of cards to go through. Holy shit.
It didn't seem like too many, actually.
Well, you were just here for green, multicolor, and colorless.
That was 5
Yeah, I
hours.
mean-
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm about to do my review, but like I'm not gonna do the full thing. I'm gonna go for just hitting like the key cards and stuff.
Yeah. I like going through them all so I know every card in the set and I know what to expect and all that stuff. Which touches on like prepping for big tournaments. Because, I don't know, whenever I prep well, I find that I do well. Especially earlier in the formats. Like a lot of people seem to think that especially sealed doesn't require much prep, but it does. If you want to play at the highest level.
No, definitely preparation is important. Like I've definitely been through releases where I didn't listen to like a set review, and ones
Yeah.
where I have,
There's a
And
big
the
difference.
difference is huge.
Yeah,
It's
like the difference between my Battle for Zendikar pre-release and my Oath of the Gatewatch pre-release was enormous. Because I prepped big time for Battle for Zendikar, but for Oath of the Gatewatch, I didn't prep at all, and I bombed out of that pre-release.
I think that you really see that with a lot of these reprints, right? Where like the context changes everything. The cards that are good in one set are garbage in another set, and if you don't know what the set is, you don't know which one it is.
Yep.
And I think that is really important to just have an idea.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, well, I think I'm gonna like eat some food and then pass out.
Thanks for having us over.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. You guys made it a lot more fun. If I was just talking to chat, no offense to chat, chat's awesome, but if I was just talking to chat, this would not have been as enjoyable or informative.
I've done that before. It gets pretty boring.
It does. So,
can I just plug my?
Go for it. Plug your stream. Both of you plug your streams.
Well, yeah, my stream. I might be streaming a little more often. That's sort of the plan. Moto Grinder 1.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna be putting out like a semi-set review. Probably next week on MTGO Academy, so just be looking out for that.
Also, by the way, chat, if you want to watch this set preview or the ones that I did yesterday, you can check my not highlights, but you can check the past streams in Twitch, and I'll probably be planning on streaming or putting this on YouTube as well, as long as Noah and Aberdash don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And Aberdash, why don't you also talk about your stream too?
Oh, I plugged it already. I just stream on Aberdasher. I'm not streaming very frequently, but if you see me, it'll probably be with Demento or Squirrel Loot or other people of that nature, because I tend to just like stream with other people, just have fun. So if you like, feel free to drop by.
Yep, and one more time, here's the spreadsheet if you want to check it out. You can bookmark it. I'll probably post it to the LRcast subreddit, probably. And yeah. All right, let's see who I can host. Neither of you guys are going live, right?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking late.
Cool, that was fun.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, later, guys.
Bye.
So yeah, let's see who we can host. Let's host Lubufu. He's been, unless Isarok happens to be going live. But I'm going to go ahead and host Mr. Lubufu. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful evening and enjoy Lubufu's stream. He's doing a charity stream, so go watch him and then donate. I don't know what he's raising charity for. Hopefully it's a good cause. Yeah, I will see you all later.